Week 30, Quality Control. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, everyone. Hey,
Hi, everyone.
I see you have your new coffee cup. We have new coffee mugs.
Yeah, it's a
not
nice
those,
big mug.
not those ratty old ones that we've been using. You know, I just bought these the other day. It was kind of a surprise gift, and I was so proud of them because, you know, they look so nice, and they're big. And I gave them to you, and right away you did something. And why don't you tell them what you did? It surprised me kind of, but not really. What did you do?
Well, I didn't realize I was doing it at the time until he told me. So I picked it up. I ran my finger around the rim to make sure there were no burrs. I looked at the handles to make sure they were attached. I checked the bottom to see if they were dishwasher and microwave safe, because that's really important, because that's how we use these. And I basically looked inside and made sure that there wasn't anything wrong with them, like a flaw or something, because if there were, I would want to take them back right away and get new ones.
Yeah, well, I would take them back right away. But, I mean, it did make a point with me. You know, when I went to buy these, I said, oh, those are cool, and I bought them. You know, that was it. But when Emily buys something, she does this, and she does that. Oh, there's no coffee in there. She does this, and she did really check the handles and make, you know, what are they going to do, fall off?
Yeah,
and
they have.
That's not the way I do it. That's not a good way to edit a story. But I really do think it makes a great point about your approach to journalism and stories in particular.
Yeah, it does, because editing is all about quality control, as you know. And when people make this mug, you know, there's a quality control system, and approaching a story is a system too. It's a process. And if you don't follow the process step by step, you might end up finding out that there is something wrong with the story.
Yeah.
It could be a fatal flaw, something really important, like a major hole, or it could be just you know, smaller things that are still big things, like spelling, something spelled wrong, especially for a name spelled wrong. So there does have to be a process. And in fact, yesterday in our advanced editing class, we had a guest, long distance guest, Reed McCluggage. And he spoke about skeptical editing and how you approach that by asking a question of every sentence, sentence by sentence, graph by graph. You ask a question, and basically the questions come down to, how do you know this, and is this true? Is there any chance that this could be wrong? And so those, you know, skeptical editing is a process, question by question. And so is editing in general, because otherwise you might forget something. And I think it comes down to what you have talked about before here, which is having a checklist. And editing is all about having a checklist, a mental checklist.
So, you know, you don't want to fall in love with that beautiful story or that beautiful cup as much as the manufacturer would like you to. You got to check it out. Now, I have another favorite coffee cup that my sister sent me for Christmas, and it's got a lot of Shakespearean sayings on it. And Fufi, I thought of you this morning when I read this one. It says, highly fed and lowly taught. That's what I thought. No response.